Hello, there we go. I said hello too early. Hello, everybody, and again, sorry for the late live stream. However, I figured out I can schedule it so it'll tell me when to live stream, and also when you're cooking to make sure that you know how long your food's actually going to take to cook. So, hello, this is technically supposed to be the 9 o'clock live stream. It's an hour and 45 minutes late. Sorry. So I thought that it might be a nice, I don't know exactly what this paper's doing. There we go. I thought that it might be a nice way to start the live stream by saying hi. And I thought that it would be nice to maybe plan. I don't know if that's interesting to people, but yeah. Let's get into it. Yes, today was basically a practice day, and I was a bit lazy on the practice today, so none of the boxes got checked off. But that's all right. Though I would have liked more stuff to be checked off. I got a lot of more exploration stuff done, I guess, if you want to call it that. To explain what that means is like I found more musicians and reading resources. So I found like LingQ. It's an app, and it's quite good. It helps find vocabulary. Maybe I'll do a video or something on that later. And I found what else? What was the other thing? I found a YouTuber. I forget what YouTuber it was, but I found a YouTuber that the channel had a lot of good information. I can't talk, but it has a lot of good information, so I followed that and then binge watched YouTube the whole day. I was very productive. So tomorrow, we have 30 right here. I made them actually quite even here, except for down here, but all of them are squares. So I have the 7 squares across that I need, and the 10 squares down that I need. So that's 30. So let's start with the 9. I really wished that the live stream could be on my phone, but apparently I don't have enough something, so it can't be. So, but basically what you're missing out on is just me writing scribbly words that I won't be able to read later on. It's not anything too crazy, but I guess that is okay. So the first language that I do write is German. So for German, I am going to be practicing. I'm going to be practicing. What am I practicing? I need to look up here. I'm practicing at using verbs. Okay, so German verbs. It's gonna take forever if we keep doing it this way, but I'll do some of them and then I'll show it to you. For the next one is this is Spanish, right? French. Oh, okay, so French. French is just sentence structure this time. Sentence structure was German, and then I kind of understood it, so now I'm going to start trying to use the subject, verb, and then object, and then the verb, subject, object, and the different sorts of sentence structure that I learned with the verbs that I learned, and then work on French sentence structure, because it's pretty simple with the, I believe, subject, verb, object, but then you have the thing where you have certain words that connect differently. So like je m'appelle, like I am, like my name is, like that kind of makes it a little different, but I believe there's a couple other things. So basically sentence structure and grammar is what I'm going to be working on there. For Spanish, that's going to be mostly just pronunciation, because I can't pronounce Spanish apparently. Pronunciation of the common words I learned though. So, because I wrote Spanish words down once upon a time, lost them. They're somewhere in a list. Hopefully they're not under my desk, but I've made that list, and then, yeah, so I'll write that down, and then I'll practice saying them over and over again. For the next one, which is Italian, I have pronouns understood, and I have the basic things. So now what we have to do is kind of just parts of speech and grammar, not understanding how you use the how you use adjectives, how you use verbs, how they all fit in together with sentence structure. And I'll probably figure out some basic sentence structure there, but sentence structure is probably going to be used more tomorrow, Thursday. It is Thursday tomorrow, right? Today's Wednesday. Okay. It's like, wait, did I sleep into Wednesday? Okay. After that, we have Chinese. No, wait, no, that's an L, so it's Latin. Latin tomorrow. I found some very good ways to learn Latin. And it's mostly just kind of looking at the English root words. So like English through Latin, I guess. Latin through English, because a lot of Latin words are in English, kind of. So that would be a good way to figure that out then. Then I have Chinese. So Chinese is practicing characters and tones, I believe. Understanding how you would go like ni hao versus like ni hao. Because the ni hao, the way you say like the ni and then hao means a lot. Not as much, I believe, as Vietnamese, but it does mean a lot. So we have characters and then tones there. So here we go. Ta-da! We have little boxes too, so that way I know exactly what I'm looking at. Then after Chinese is Hebrew? Japanese. Okay, so Hebrew's on the bottom after Korean. Okay. Japanese is practicing. It's mostly reading at this case because I know everything that I need to know to understand how to write, but I don't know how they're used in sentences. So I thought rather than confusing myself by learning French and Spanish, French and Italian sentence structure, that's already going to be kind of confusing. And then Japanese on top of that, just expose myself to more things with Japanese in it, which is kind of nice because this isn't in Japanese, but I read manga. So I do have some things I can find the Japanese translation for because manga's good. But I can also figure out like what they're saying in different books, like how they say here, it's a Valentine's Day chocolate. I can see if I can translate that into Japanese and get some translation, understanding how writing and reading works. So that's going to be kind of easy with just reading and writing. Then Korean. Korean, I keep forgetting to do. I think it's just going to have to be a bit of a forced Korean lesson of listening to K-pop. That's mainly because I don't listen to any Korean. So everything I learn, I never know how you pronounce it because I just read it as squiggly line dot 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 dot. So it's like you shouldn't learn it that way. You should listen to stuff and then write it down, kind of thing. So it's kind of a fun day if you think about it because I get to listen to music. So K-pop and learning the rest of the alphabet. But if I have the closed captionings on, I kind of learn a bit of writing. So that's kind of nice. Hebrew, I need to continue to practice the letters because the Hebrew alphabet is actually kind of written in two different ways. So like this. This is one letter. The one on this side next to my thumb right here is how it would be written if I typed it on the computer. But this is how you would write it handwritten, like by hand. And so I need to learn how to write that, but also how to write it backwards because it's a little bit different than Arabic. Arabic, you kind of have little ties to the language, to the letters. So you go like down, line, or like line over, and they all kind of connect. It's kind of like cursive backwards, if you want to think of it that way in English, how we have cursive that will connect all the letters. Arabic does that kind of by default. And then it has really pretty script after that, but we'll get into that later. But then Hebrew doesn't do that as much. I mean, you can probably learn cursive with Hebrew cursive, but most of it is just like letter, next letter, letter, next letter. And it's actually quite easy to do, but I need to practice that. Now, everyone tell me what exactly I said. Practice writing Hebrew. Hebrew, there we go. And then there we go. Now we just have 19 more languages to plan over here. Yay! This live stream actually is going somewhere. Hooray! So yeah, let me see. The next one is Russian. So Russian, I need to practice the alphabet and learn simple words with that because it's not it wasn't going so well with just learning words. So listening to the alphabet and then vocabulary. There we go. Practice writing Arabic would be the best. A lot of it's just practice in this case. Practice Arabic, and the alphabet for, I think it's Thai, is next for Thai alphabet. And then the next one is just the next one after Thai was Polish, I believe. So Polish, I kind of know the basics of Polish. Now I believe it would just be reading and understanding, kind of like understanding some stuff, just getting into it, practicing pronunciation and things like that. Pronunciation might be a good one. So Polish pronunciation. There we go. After Polish, we have Hindi, which I believe could still do with some research, period. And then, what is this one? Dutch. Dutch and Portuguese are just practice reading at this point because I know Portuguese and Dutch reading and writing wise enough that I should just be able to start reading it, and when I read it, then I will say it out loud. I don't know enough words on the like I can say words, but to me, it just sounds weird when you don't know what to say. Kind of like it's odd. But you're saying like you can say like thanks or like obrigada, now, hola, like it's like random words. It just sounds a little odd to me. But yeah, we have half of the languages finished already. That's nice. So on to the other half. The next half is, let's see, NW. What's this one? Oh, Turkish. No, Hungarian. Okay, so like the H. Hungarian is a part of speech, I believe, in this case. Turkish is just the basics. Basic, and then alphabet probably. The next one would be Indonesia, right? Indonesia. No, Vietnamese. Vietnamese also words. Vietnamese is actually quite simple for me, so I hope to be able to understand more and more of it slowly. Indonesian should be words as well, so we have two there that are just learning vocabulary. With Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish, again, that's also vocabulary. But they're quite alike, so maybe I'll spread that out a little bit. Icelandic is the basic phrases, I believe, and then Finnish would be, I think, also like words for Estonian, Latvian, Lithuanian. We have the alphabet, so that should be nice. So there we have it. All planning for the day, and less than 13 minutes. I feel quite productive. Lately, yesterday I added more languages, and so I'm not going to be actively learning them, but I have some more, and I will probably get it to you on in my accountability vlog next. So see you, and I will also be scheduling a live stream for 9 o'clock tomorrow because I also will probably need to alert myself, but it will probably let me know on here. So it was nice to talk with everyone. See you. Bye.